everybody, welcome back. It's Monday. You know what time it is. It's tea time. And this week in the collection, Moon. Moon was an alt-rock garage punk band from Morgantown, West Virginia, led by one of my favorite people on the planet, Mark Poole. Mark was also the guitar player for 63 Eyes and Triple Shot. He's played in a crap ton of bands, and I have one Moon t-shirt. It's the only one I know that they put out, and I've got one. This shirt I got in the early 90s. This one, particularly, it's a photo of the guys. It's Mark, Todd, and Billy on the front of it. They were a three-piece for a while, but Moon's gone through a lot of lineup changes and name changes over the last few years. Mark loves The Who, so the name of the band is actually in tribute to Keith Moon, the drummer from The Who. Mark told me a few years later they've changed the name and they now go by the Phantom Six. He told me the reason for the name change. It's very hard to find it when you Google it. There's a million bands named Moon over all sorts of different genres. He wanted something that you could find a little easier now that you can Google everything, and he wouldn't get lost in the algorithm. So the Phantom Six, which is a way cooler name in my opinion anyway. They released 3 albums underneath the Moon name. The first one is from the 90s called Questionable Places and Things. They also released Get Through Your Heart and Flight Logs, all under the Moon name. Since they changed the name to the Phantom Six, Mark has put out a new record under the Phantom Six name called Plastic Rain. Very, very good albums. Just because the name changed doesn't mean the sound did. Mark Poole writes some killer rock and roll. I believe he's still in the process of working on a new Phantom Six album right now. I think they're also re-recording some older songs that may have gotten lost or disappeared on the tapes. That was the last conversation I had when I was in the studio with Mark. Mark also owns and operates Zone 8 Records, records a lot of local bands, and a lot of regional bands come through his studio. Mark is an incredible player, he's an incredible engineer, and he knows how to get you to get the sound you want on your records. I could go on for eons about Mark Poole and what his music means to me and all the bands that he's been in. The rest of the guys in the band are incredible musicians as well. He's got Billy Sheeter, Billy Matheny, Clint Sutton on the drums, and at one point Woody O'Hara was doing percussion, and of course Mark does lead vocals and guitar. With that said, all those guys in the band are all spread out pretty thin. They're all in other bands as well, so it's not often that you get to see the Phantom Six play as much as they usually do, but when you do, check them out. I know their music should be on Bandcamp and on the internet as well. I will make sure I put links into the description so you can go and check them out. Mark Poole and the Phantom Six, formerly known as Moon. Incredible band, incredible bunch of guys. If you don't know who they are, go check them out. You will definitely not be disappointed. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and I'll catch you next week with another one. Till then, take it easy.